I really like the bass line in this because it's almost unpredictable, but it sounds so good with everything. It's not just like a normal regular bass line.
Yeah.
I like
It's
it
got
a
like
lot.
chords in it, I think.
Yeah,
Like
there was a few
when
parts that have them.
It's got some double stops or something.
It is time.
Well, hey, this is from their forthcoming album, Unify. It's releasing on June 3rd. So this is a really, really far off single that they released. It's called Gravy Train, and let's check it out. It's by the band Lettuce. That nice meter sound.
Super loose drum sound.
Definitely has that meter sound to it. It sounds just like the meters with a horn section.
Yeah,
I really like it.
I think Corey Wong and the Wong Notes kind of get into this this territory. But it's not like Wolfpack though, because Wolfpack's like a different production.
They're more minimalist.
Yeah, and this production is definitely maximalist funk.
Well, the producer for this one, it was Adam Deitch, I think.
Adam Deitch is the drummer too.
Oh, the drummer. So. Okay, yeah. Well, he worked with John Schofield too, so that has that Schofield sound to it as well. Loving it.
Very in the pocket guitar solo.
That also explains it to me too, as I was reading some notes on these guys. So a couple of guys from Soul Live are in this as well, which I showed you Soul Live that one night. It's a really cool Hammond organ player.
Yeah, these guys definitely have a lot of soul and funk like throughout, and I've seen them live. They're great. They bring a lot of this to the table, and it's not a bad show at all.
I really like the drummer, Adam Deitch. He's kind of playing around with this electronic clap where he's playing around that clap, which is happening on every other, beat. And I love the way that he's doing that. Also, Adam Deitch played with Pretty Lights, who was a pretty prolific DJ, right?
Is that right? I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
That's
he
awesome.
was Pretty Lights' drummer, and so when they're headlining Bonnaroo, I think that was he was like the artist of like a whole summer essentially. When
He was
did
like the
that.
resident artist.
Exactly. Like everyone knew about him during that cycle, and part of it was his performance at Bonnaroo, which he did with Adam Deitch. And lastly, I just want to say that their last album, Lettuce's previous album, was nominated for a Grammy, and so it must be a pretty big thing to try and like if your album was nominated for a Grammy, then the next one you do, like, you want it to be good. So it sounds like they're really concentrating on trying to surpass the level that they achieved at their last recording.
You can tell they're having fun playing this jam.
Sexy. Man,
It's very sexy.
You know, I grew up playing in jazz combos and big bands, and there's nothing better than a nice head with some stabby horn parts, and then you just let it go, and it's one chord. Mm-hmm. I mean, because like a lot of times when you look at charts and you're doing a solo, it's not one chord, But when it's one chord, like these great jazz musicians can go out, outside the box. They can just hammer it inside the box with really cool jazz sounds. And I don't know, there's two ways of doing it. You either take people out or you just really hammer it home. And I think they're hammering it home.
I really like the bass line in this because it's almost unpredictable, but it sounds so good with everything. It's not just like a normal regular bass line.
Yeah.
I like
It's
it
got
a
like
lot.
chords in it, I think.
Yeah,
Like
there was a few
when
parts that have them.
It's got some double stops or something. This is a pocket solo all day.
Going for that fade out.
I'm honestly surprised with the fade out, but
That horn player's going ham, though.
yeah. Yeah, their horn players are great. Always.
And the Mighty Mighty Lettuce with another great song. They're one of the
Yeah.
best instrumental funk bands out there.
I agree with
They were
that.
super good.
If
They
you li-
were just in our area where we are not too long ago. I think like a month ago, right?
They've been here recently, yeah. And if you like them, you'll probably like there's Scary Goldings, which is an offshoot of Scary Pockets with Larry Goldings and John Schofield, I think's in that.
Yeah.
And there's all these great funk bands out there doing like really authentic funk sounds, and they lay on these great grooves, and I love that. I love it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, you mentioned each of the members in the band doing something different. You know, this is a pretty prolific band right from the start. Every single member has their own storied career to draw from. In fact, their name Lettuce comes from when it used to be just a super group of guys that were all hanging out at a club. And then one time they went to the club owner and said, hey, let us go on stage and play. And then they would say, hey, let us play another night. And hey, let us have free food backstage. And so their name comes from,
That's awesome.
They were able to demand anything they wanted. They're like, let us do this and let us do that. And that's where their name comes from.
That's actually really cool.
Let us funk the fuck out. I love it.
that's right.
I didn't know that, Mike. That's a cool
super
story.
cool, yeah.
That's very cool. That song was released a couple days ago on Friday.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kai here with Galaxy Jams. I hope you enjoyed that React video. If you didn't know, we live stream a music improv show every single Tuesday, and we'd love to have you there. But if you want to hear what we sound like, just give us 30 seconds.